Baby boomers. Something else I'm a little tired of hearing about. The baby boomers. Whiny, narcissistic, self-indulgent people with a simple philosophy. Give me it, it's mine! Give me that, it's mine! These people were given everything. Everything was handed to them. And they took it all. Took it all. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll. And they stayed loaded for 20 years and had a free ride. But now they're staring down the barrel of middle-age burnout. And they don't like it. They don't like it, so they've turned self-righteous. And they want to make things hard on younger people. They tell them abstain from sex, say no to drugs. As for the rock and roll, they sold that for television commercials a long time ago. So they could buy pasta machines and Stairmasters and soybean futures. They're cold, bloodless people. It's in their slogans, it's in their rhetoric. No pain, no gain. Just do it. Life is short, play hard. Shit happens, deal with it. Get a life. These people went from do your own thing to just say no. They went from love is all you need to whoever winds up with the most toys wins. And they went from cocaine to Rogaine. As the rest of us have to watch these commercials on TV for Levi's loose-fitting jeans and fat-ass Docker pants. Because these degenerate yuppie boomer cocksuckers couldn't keep their hands off the croissants and the Haagen-Dazs. And their big fat asses have spread all over and they have to wear fat-ass Docker pants.
When I was your age, we didn't have all these blockbusters and this Facebook nonsense. When we wanted to have fun, we'd go down to the river and we'd throw rocks at the homeless kids. I actually met your mother in a Blockbuster. I walked up to her and I said, "Hi, my name's Steve," and she said, "Hi-ya!" Get it? She was busting blocks in a karate dojo. Blockbuster. Some days I wish my crippling depression could be taken away from me like Blockbuster was.
What do you think of the graphics?
They look like blocks.
Everything was squares.
They could have been more realistic. They're going back to the Pac-Man age.
Shouldn't you be in school?
Shouldn't you be getting
What?
That's right, mother.
What did you...
You're
Where did you learn...
mother.
What the...
I'm done with you.
Alright.
Put it on. Let me put it on.
Welcome back to Maury. Tyrell Bonquisha Dre Tyrone is a 12-year-old that has lost his mind, claiming that he's already killed 15 people and smokes weed every day.
Thought I ain't claiming I did. Done killed 21 people. Smoke weed all day, every day.
Wow, as you guys can see, this idiot has no future and is heading nowhere.
Motherfucker, what? I'm heading nowhere. No, y'all heading nowhere.
What is wrong with kids these days? Oh, he's so cute. He looks just like you. Hey, little guy. What's up?
What the f*** you woke me up from that, you piece of mother! Get the f*** out of my room!
What the?
Fortnite.
Life is great. Finally, I'm home. I can play Fortnite. Fortnite time, bro. No! Fortnite, all I can do is Fortnite.
I remember vividly when when it all happened. I remember I was on the West Wing and all of a sudden we went from pagers to Blackberries. I remember the first person who ever showed me an iPhone was David Crosby, of all people.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I was like, what is that thing you've got there? And he had one of the first iPhones.
I was a late adopter because I was like, that's bullshit. I want buttons.
I was same. I wanted buttons, and I thought that it was somehow an iPhone was less serious than a BlackBerry.
Right.
I
You're
feel
a
like
business person.
I'm a serious person.
Yes.
I'm not, you know, and then I obviously succumbed.
Everybody that I worked with on News Radio had the BlackBerry that was the wide one that you did the two-finger one.
Yes.
You know, everyone's doing their email off of it. It's very important to have a BlackBerry. if you're
Very.
serious.
BlackBerry.
Yes.
And then
you
they
had
were
to.
called something else in the East Coast.
Really?
Yeah, it was like a RIM. RIM was the company, and that's one of those great. I would love to do an anthropological look at how they got the clock cleaned. They had it.
Oh, yeah, they had it all.
They had it all.
Yeah. Maybe they're going to say that about iPhone someday.
Yeah, somebody will come up, but like, what? How does? It's like via VHS Betamax.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it's like, who is this Darwinism of the corporations is so interesting to me.
Well, we remember Blockbuster Video.
Oh yeah.
Who would have ever thought there'd be no video stores? Who would have ever thought that? I thought it was a novelty, the idea you're going to have things on a hard drive. Like, what?
I know.
It's ridiculous.
I remember the first person telling me, I have my music on my computer. I was like, what do you mean you have your music on the computer? He said, yeah, no, I don't have any CDs. They're all here. But where are your CDs? I don't have any. But wait. Like, it shows you why, this is why we need ayahuasca, because we can't understand simple shit like that.
Yeah. Well, the real question is what's next? That's the real question. Like, what are we blind to that our children are going to go, remember back then when people streamed their music and streamed their movies?
Dude, I have it with like my dad. I'm like, Dad, have you heard my podcast? No. Where do I get them? What do you mean? My dad literally, and then he finally, his wife.
Like being married? It's hard for sure, but there's something that feels so good about sharing your life with somebody. How do you share your life with somebody?
Oh, I want pure thoughts in my head.
Come along with me, and the butterflies and bees. We can wander through the forest and do so as we please. Come along with me to a cliff under a tree, where we can gaze upon the water as an everlasting dream. All of my collections, I'll share them all with you. Maybe by next summer we won't have changed our tune. We'll still want to be with the butterflies and